We can please stand for a pledge of allegiance. Pledge of allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Watke,
Here.
Hunter, Stocko,
Here.
Boardman,
Here.
Geisler,
Here.
Meinel, Lechner.
Here. We got approve the minutes of June 1st, 2023. They're all in your.
So moved.
We have a motion to approve. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes passed for June 1st. Conditional use permit with a public hearing and recommendation.
How's it going? So, figure I can start to tell you about a little bit about who we are. Currently, we're operating in Lake Geneva in the Max Moving and Storage Building. We've been in there for almost 4 years. Currently, we run a 24/7 fitness center in there that does discounts and different programs to veterans and first responders, as well as open to the public. So if a service-related disabled veteran were to come into the gym, the percentage of their disability would be discounted off the veteran rate. So we have quite a few free veterans, a lot of first responders, and everything. So over the past 4 years, we've exploded. I mean, we're outgrown our space entirely. We started at 4,000 square feet. We're maxed out at 6,500 right now. And the new building is going to help facilitate the space that we need to grow our programs and everything. Because the new space is going to be leaning more towards a wellness center than just a fitness center. We have a chiropractor that specializes in rehabilitation and stuff for injuries and that sort of thing. He's moving into pretty much the front of the building and starting to help grow that area. We got our personal training staff is growing, massage therapist, and then physical therapist is all growing and stuff. So we just need the space to be able to expand that. And then in the background, our nonprofit is also growing. So the bigger that they're able to get, they're able to pay for a lot of these programs and stuff. So hopefully over time, everything veteran and first responder related can be free within the building, but that just takes time. So that's kind of the gist of what we're going to be doing in there. We're just expanding. We need more room. So and this building it gives us enough room over there. So.
Okay, thank you. And let me open a public hearing, and then we'll come back to you if we have any questions for Plan Commission members, okay?
Sounds good.
So I'll open a public hearing. Anybody here for public hearing? Yep. Sure. Can you speak on duty?
That's up to to the sheriff, I guess. There's no rules that we have that would prevent you from doing that.
I'll allow it if you want to come up and. The city of Elkhorn, so.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to see from the back there, I thought you had the brown uniform.
No. I'll allow it, so.
All right. My name is Corbin Renner. I work for the police department. I've been going to Project Veteran Muscle for probably 2.5, 3 years now. My wife's also a deputy with Walworth County. We're both disabled veterans ourselves, and it's just such a benefit to be able to go there at a discounted rate. And I can say for myself, within the last year, really helped change my physical fitness, lost 40 pounds, got back in shape. I'm glad that he's around, and we were able to go there through COVID and stuff and have a good gym that was really supportive and stay open. So, thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else here for public comment? I'll ask a second time. And I'll ask a third time, anybody for public comment? I do declare this public hearing closed for Project Veteran Muscle. Next, I'll ask Allison. You have any, I see you had your thing in there, recommendation.
Sure, yes. Let me just speak a little bit. The applicant covered it fairly well, but they are requesting to use approximately 16,000 square feet as a fitness center. They have some office and storage space in there. This is currently consistent with our zoning ordinance. Right now, our zoning ordinance states that anything over 3,000 square feet for indoor recreation and entertainment, which a fitness center would fall under, would be a conditional use permit. So they're within those parameters in the M1 zoning district. It's a little bit unusual that an M1, zoning district would allow for a business use such as this. However, that is currently within our code's parameters. So I did recommend approval. However, I will just note that this approval is for a fitness center and a fitness center only. I am not recommending approval for any other services within this facility. I just heard the applicant state that they may be offering chiropractic and physical therapy, and that is not something that I would recommend approval of. That was not within the application that I received. And so we would need later approval for any of those services. I'm not recommending approval for those services. I am, however, recommending approval for a fitness center.
Okay, thank you, Allison. Plan Commission members?
Allison, would you have to change the zoning then if he added the therapist? Or what would have to happen for him to add those?
To add on those services,
Yeah.
they may not fall within the permitted uses of an M1 district. Just off the top of my head, I would say that, a chiropractor or a chiropractor's office may not fit within the M1 zoning district. However, those types of services were not outlined in this application. So I have not been able to do my due diligence and research on that, which is why if we do approve the fitness center tonight, I would recommend that we approve for the fitness center only.
Approved for your application that was submitted?
Correct. Any other services or add-ons within the facility would need to get approval through the zoning department at a
So
later
that's
date.
I guess what I was asking. So he came back later, we'd have to change it from the M1 to something else so he could have that? If they didn't fit in,
If they didn't fit, they could always petition to rezone that location. They could do that. Do I know if that would go through or be consistent with our land use plan? I'm not sure.
I just wanted to make sure that if
Yeah,
he
there's-
said yes to one, that he,
He does-
look into the future and then we go no,
Right.
so.
Which is fine. They can apply for that stuff themselves too. It's no big deal, because they'll have to get business permits and stuff to be in there, because they're just subcontractors for me. So, I mean, I have no problem subletting to them and they can run through the same process.
Right.
They don't have to do any build out or renovation or anything, so it's simply just getting approval for the space. So that's no big deal.
Just so they know, it might not be guaranteed, it's a whole process we'd have to go through.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yep.
They can jump through those hurdles too.
Yep, okay. Anything else, commission members?
Mayor, I'd just add one thing, and that is, based upon a really quick review of the zoning code, it's questionable whether that would go through. So if that is an integral part of your future plans, you need to be aware of that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We can figure it out.
Thank you.
Do I have a motion?
Make a motion to approve.
We have a motion to approve the conditional use permit as applicant applied for?
Yes.
And consistent with the staff recommendations?
Yep.
Second
Consistent. And we have a second?
Yes, I second.
Okay. Any other questions or further discussion? Roll call, please.
Watke,
Yes.
Hunter, Stocko,
Yes.
Boardman,
Yes.
Geesslin,
Yes.
Meinel, Lechner.
Yes. Motion passed for the conditional use permit with staff recommendation, and everything, so. Yep, thank you.
Good luck.
Next, Scott Minorez, hopefully I said that right. Applicant, Richard Geiger, agent. This is for Max US Operations Company, 401 East Morrissey Drive, tax key YA 461700001. It's for a rezone. If you have anything to add? Nope. No. Okay, so I'll open the public hearing. Is there anybody here for the public hearing on the rezone? I'll ask a second time. Anybody here for the public hearing on the rezone? And I'll ask a third time. Anybody here for the public hearing on the rezone? I do declare the public hearing closed for the rezone for 401 East Morrissey Drive. Allison?
So this is a rezone for the Max Pax building on 401 East Morrissey Drive. They appeared at our Plan Commission meeting last month, and one of the conditions of that approval for their new addition is that they rezone a small sliver of their land that was zoned M1. For some reason, there was a very small portion of their land that was zoned M1. You see there in the pink crosshatch, that small portion is currently zoned M1. The remainder of their parcel is zoned M2. I requested that because the addition that they were requesting is going to be jutting into that M1 zoning district, that I wanted the zoning to be consistent across the parcel. So I requested that they rezone it to be consistent across the board and across the entire parcel. So that's why they're here today. They're requesting that. I did recommend approval. It is consistent. It will, help our mapping system not be so inconsistent.
Okay. Thank you, Allison. Plan Commission members, any questions? Do I have a motion?
I move the zoning be granted.
I have a motion to approve the rezone. Do I have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further questions or discussion, Plan Commission members? Roll call, please.
Licky,
Yes.
Hunter, Stocko,
Yes.
Boardman,
Yes.
Geesslin,
Yes.
Meinel, Lechner.
Yes. Motion passed for the rezone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. General discussion items. Any updates, Allison?
I do not have any updates at this time. Everything's going very well. Projects are moving along. As you've probably all noticed, Starbucks and Taco Bell are well underway. I just approved both of their sign permits. They're working hard at those, and everything else is going really well.
Okay. Thank you, Allison.
Yeah.
Adam, do you have any update?
Why not? Because it's only been 14 minutes, so I don't want you guys to feel like you wasted your time. So,
Okay, that's done, Adam.
no, just real quickly about Teronomy. We're continuing to work with Teronomy on the development agreement, so that's kind of where we're at. All the TID procedure in terms of getting the project plan amended and all that for the tax increment financing has been finalized. The Joint Review Board did approve that at the JRB meeting a couple weeks ago. So right now we're just trying to finalize the development agreement. It's been going back and forth. I'm just laughing because Matt just yawned over there, so that's not a good sign. And then as Allison said, a lot of projects are underway right now. Supposedly, I think Anytime Fitness even started digging today is what I was told. So.
Yeah.
And we're continuing to get inquiries for parcels all over the city. Some that, we can accommodate, some we can't for, utilities and otherwise. But certainly we've met with, last week we met with Millennium Homes about trying to do a project on West Market Street, which that parcel has been a parcel that people seem to be interested in, and we keep encouraging developers to try and do something either single family or duplexes there and not another apartment complex. Not that we're opposed to it, but just understanding that and some of the concerns in the past. So there's a lot going on, as Allison said.
Thank you, Adam. Next, review of upcoming meetings. Do we have one July 20th? Yes. So July 20th will be our next meeting, 6 o'clock. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting adjourned. Thank you, everyone.